Welcome to Breaking News 247 presents.
A shocking video has emerged out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where a drunk black woman made one request of the Turkish pizza shop manager in front of other customers. Now, the clip has gone viral after she got a horrific response that she never expected. According to the Pittsburgh Courier, the shocking incident took place at approximately 7:30 p.m. on Friday, January 12, 2018. The video of the incident was recorded by a customer who was sitting in the pizza shop at the time. According to police, 34-year-old Jade Martin was drinking with a friend at a bar next to the pizza shop prior to the incident. She reportedly walked into the pizza shop after missing her bus to go home, and that is when things took a turn for the worse. The manager of the pizza shop, identified by police as 41-year-old Mahmoud Yilmaz, was approached by Smith, who asked if she could use the restroom. After Yilmaz told her no and asked her to leave, a heated argument allegedly started between the two. According to the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, the argument became physical when Martin attempted to push past Yilmaz. Yilmaz later told police that Martin was being loud and disruptive, although he had every right not to want her upsetting his customers, who were trying to enjoy their evening out. What he did next crossed the line, and it was all caught on troubling video. The cell phone footage was posted to Facebook by the customer who recorded it, and it captures the entire altercation from inside the restaurant. In the video, Yilmaz first confronts Martin. "Listen, you gotta go," he said. Then, he pushed her, and she can be heard saying repeatedly, "Push me again," a request she quickly regret. After she dropped something and bent over to pick it up, Martin then attempted to walk by Yilmaz, who grabbed her arm and pulled her back toward the door, shouting, "I said please." What he did next is disturbing and the reason the incident is going viral. Mahmoud Yilmaz appears to headbutt Jade Martin before pushing her to the ground and slamming her head into the floor repeatedly as he continues to shout, "I said please." Pittsburgh police said they responded to the restaurant after getting a complaint about a woman who refused to leave. After they interviewed Martin outside Pizza Milano, they noted that she appeared disheveled but didn't notice any injuries. Investigators said that Martin did not mention any injuries or a physical altercation. She reportedly left the restaurant at that point and went home. As previously mentioned, Yilmaz told the police that he asked Martin to leave the restaurant because she was bothering customers with loud and disruptive behavior. But when he was interviewed by the police that evening, Yilmaz did not mention an altercation, and neither did any of his customers. Later on that evening, officers were called to Mercy Hospital where Martin was being treated for a headache. She told the officers that she had been diagnosed with a concussion and did not remember much about the altercation because she had been very foggy since then. Investigators then referred Martin to a magistrate. Mahmoud Yilmaz was arrested after telling police that he was just trying to prevent Jade Martin from bothering customers. For her part in the altercation, Martin will be arrested via summons and charged with defiant trespass and disorderly conduct. In the days after the altercation, protesters showed up in front of Pizza Milano to protest what they are calling a hate crime against a black woman. It couldn't possibly be a fight that was sparked by two liberal special interest groups colliding after an entitled woman walked into the place acting like a belligerent fool, and a Turkish man, who likely follows Islam and supports Sharia law, showed her what he thought of a drunk, unaccompanied woman getting mouthy with a man. Yilmaz's response to Martin's behavior was violent and unacceptable. Now the two individuals will pay for their behavior, and rightfully so. However, it will be interesting to see whether this story is quickly ignored once a manager's likely Muslim identity is exposed. Although we can't be certain of his beliefs, his name is Turkish and his behavior is condoned by the Quran and Hadith. So, if it turns out that our educated conclusion is correct, it will be interesting to see which side the liberal media takes, or whether they decide to ignore the story altogether.